So thanks very much. So Slange,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And remember, get your orders in now for the packs so we can get away. Anyway, quite show. Good night.
I loved that.
That was excellent.
Anyway,
I tell you what, that internet never goes down in here. But anyway, it has. I'm not blaming any people, any companies. We'll not say that live on here because they might take the hump.
Aye.
JD.
JD, we can't. Right, anyway, where were we? Are we working?
Welcome.
Are we back and running?
Right, hopefully we're back up and running. Oh, done that. Right, that's it. We're all good.
Gregor's I can hear a background noise.
Right.
Oh, I'm excited now, Graham. I'm really getting
pump it up!
No, we're not that excited.
All right.
Okay. I'm good.
Right, let's try and get everybody back up again.
First oh God, this is crazy. First whiskey we're going to taste tonight is Aaron Distillery Sauternes Cask.
We're getting there.
It's lovely, and this is the third or fourth with
used
Aaron's
a few,
whiskey, and they've been absolutely great. Every single one of them has. Sauternes is a French wine. It's a very sweet French wine from I think it's from the Bordeaux region. On itself, it's actually a pleasant wine. Nothing, it just gives a lovely sweetness, a real sort of toffee to the whiskey that we get. So have a wee look at the glass here, Graham. You got your glass? I poured it for you.
Jay-Z, can you assist in my Facebook department, please?
That's what's happened. Him and bloody Jean-Luc had a wee bit nonsense this afternoon, I think.
I didn't even know who the Jean-Luc is.
I think you're talking to him. So have a wee look at the colour of this. A nice golden colour. It's a bit rich, as I say, the Sauternes, the Bordeaux wine coming through, some nice colours coming into it. A wee roll of the glass there, Graham. And check the legs.
Legs.
Look at them, they're really lovely, just coming down there. Whoa. Nice long legs, really
too
quick
good
legs.
For Neil.
Really good. Quick test of the nose, absolutely no smoke. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Absolutely sweetness, no smoke. So here's the flavour mark, GB.
Oh, we've got it today.
I have to put it in a certain place, so I can't remember it is. I forgot about the damn thing. On the nose, absolutely no smoke. There's a nice sweet fruitiness there, so I'm coming over to the sherry, the wines, the Bordeaux sweet wine. It's coming along here. And maybe just halfway along to the Tatty Peel side, just off the halfway line, coming down to the delicate, beautiful nose. It's nice and honey. Some tropical fruit there. Honey. Who sang that song?
Me. Oh, honey, da-na-na-na-na-na.
Is it a marmalade?
Oh, sugar, I don't know. Somebody will tell me.
Marmalade, I'm sure it was marmalade.
Right, back again for the third time.
Right, okay.
Stephen Johnston.
You get the... What was, the First Lady, we're talking about the First Lady.
Oh, the First Lady, that's what happened.
We weren't at attention quick enough for the First Lady, that's what she cut us off.
She cut us off.
Aye, sorry, Julie.
Louise Roberts, you're live, thank you.
We were moaning earlier on, I had to go down to Musselburgh there, and we went to Hunt, and I wasn't really happy because I went into Hawaii, and I got kind of lost a wee bit.
And she was in here.
And you were coming up here a couple of years later.
Air Force One flew and dropped her off.
Was it? No, Marine One.
No, that's a helicopter. It was Air Force One. 747 just landed in the back area out there. Anyway,
right, fair enough.
Right,
so tell us, guys, the honey, tropical fruits. I'm getting a wee bit apricot. I like to call it apricot because it's an apricot, some tropical fruit. Bananas.
Oh.
It's a nice ripe banana. I know I've mentioned before about the Glenkinchie, but it has the green bananas, and I can't get that.
It's not the same, is it?
No. And I can't get that at all, but you get a nice ripe banana coming through there.
Talking about bananas, what shoes can you make from bananas?
Slippers.
Boom, boom, boom.
Thin pears coming through. And a wee bit floral, a nice floral sort of, I have to say, bouquet sort of flowers, really sweet flowers, roses.
That reminds me, what do you call an old snowman?
I thought you were keeping it.
Water.
I thought you were keeping it for the Christmas show.
I don't know, there's plenty to go around.
So anyway, we'll get a wee taste of that in Sauternes. Lovely sweet nose. It's
sweet.
As I say, the one we got for Christmas Day is a Glen Murray Madeira cask.
Yeah, don't spoil it too much.
And it's really sweet, but the Sauternes is not quite as sweet as the Madeira, but it certainly gives us a lovely flavour to it. And the nose is great on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Real sharpness. Citrus, really lemon rinds, zesty coming through. The sweetness, honey. I'm getting a wee bit vanilla.
Do you get a bit of
on the
smoke at the
palate.
end, or is that just me?
No, that's you. Do you have a cigar this afternoon?
Just
A wee bit salty. A wee bit touch of salt.
Typical island whiskey, maybe.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
but
even though
seaweedy,
it's-
salty. Coming through, it's nice though. Wee bit apricots.
It's a Bolson. Oh.
I'm not getting the banana on the palate though.
Yeah.
I'm getting apricots. I'm not getting the pear.
No.
There's a wee bit of tropical fruit. Touch of water. Oh, that softens it lovely. Opens it right up. Take your time, man. They're still in the nosing.
Chris, I'm waiting for you to steal it off of me. Steal the bloody sugar out of kids' tea, this one. Who else is in? Sugar was sang by the Archies. That's
Archies.
Susan Allen.
Who said that?
Susan.
You that old Susan, are you?
Brian Johnston, he's finished all his whiskey. Pork chops here. Because we're delayed, pork chops probably signed in on time anyway. So
He'll be fine.
hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy. Hello,
Who is-
it's Stuarty.
Boone run the day dropping
Who
stuff.
was asking for you? So Alan Blackie.
I
Alan
don't
Black.
know,
Alan Black.
Black. Don't know if
Alan
he's
was after
spelled
you.
in,
I don't know
did
if Alan's in. He was golfing the day, I understand. Anyway, we're on the Aaron Sauternes. Put a touch of water in it. Brings you toffee, honey. Real sweet heather honey. The rich honey, nice and floral. I'm trying to think. No, it's not like roses. I'm trying to think the flower. There's a flower behind that. No, just a carnation.
Carnation milk. I used to love carnation milk.
I don't
It's
know.
cracking.
What are you doing? You're up to something there, Blakey.
know.
You're smirking. I'm going to trust you as far as I can throw you. We're getting the citrus, the lemon zest coming through. It's a really, but the salt, you get the salt with the water.
I do. Yeah. I've definitely
Yeah.
got that's what I was saying about the Islay whiskey sort of
Yeah,
thing.
there's actually more salt with water. Is what is neat. But that's a beautiful thing. I don't think you go for a bad Aaron.
No, I'd certainly think
they're all
it's probably a
unaged.
whiskey that you would probably never really.
Yeah, they're all unaged. Notes of dried apricots, fresh sweetness, close. I think we've done quite well on the description. But yeah,
Well done.
finish is a bit on the long side. It's a bit
It's still
for the-
going. I'm
for the-
still feeling it.
for number one on the list. It's lingering, just hanging in there. I've got the wee bit orange coming through it now. Satsuma, orange and lemon, oranges and lemon, but the right rich Seville orange sort of thing.
It's got a good day.
That gets absolutely.
What kind of motorbike does Santa Claus ride? A Holy Davison. Bam, bam, bam! Jamie Thorne will like that one. Talking about anything, Mike, we need to thank Mike Kelman for his support tonight because there was a few technical issues he done without. But we will make up for you, my compadre.
No, is it not just he forgot to collect it?
Oh, no.
He came down to collect it and forgot about
It's
it.
good ladies.
He's got previous to that, remember?
I know.
Yeah, I think we better double check the CCTV to see, make sure they didn't take it well.
Aye, double check.
Double check. Right, Mike. Number two, Cardew.
Right, number two.
Cardew.
We talked about the director's dram.
Yeah, we've had that. You want to bring them back up again? What you done to them?
They
Or
did,
the front?
That's
Right,
it.
front.
Martin, can you see them in the front there?
Number one is Krabby's 15-year-old. Number two is the Darkness, finished in sherry. I don't know much about this. Looks nice though. And the Ben Rinnis. Graham said it's Gordon McPhail bottling. It looks like the standard Ben Romack bottling, but I'm not quite sure. The Cardew 15-year-old. It's owned by Diageo now. It's a Speyside, and it's an old distillery going back to about 1820s or thereabouts. An interesting thing with Cardew is people got quite up in arms about it in the early 2000s. Diageo thought they were being wise, and instead of turning it from a single malt, they actually made Cardew a blended malt, and the sales absolutely collapsed. There was absolute mayhem worldwide with the whiskey drinkers because it's actually a big popular one in Spain, this one. I've seen it just with every bar I'm into is a malt, not the 15-year-old, but the 12-year-old. So they turned it into a blend.
Oh, my way it is I, says Johnny Luke. And I am back here with my friend.
Lovely to see you, John.
Yes, I have been missing you.
but
What has happened?
I thought Graham Blake had thrown you at the
I
premises.
know,
because
he ran away, but now I am back.
we reckoned it was you that screwed up the
The
internet.
internet.
No?
George
No.
McWee, evening lads from Portland. Gregor, Susan
Cardew.
Allen.
Cardew 15-year-old. So early 2000s, a lot of controversy about this one, the Cardew brand. But Diageo succumbed and went back.
My friend, I love him so much, I have brought him a little present. un petit peu de cadeau, we say en France. My friend, I wish you to open this. Let us open it. I want everybody to enjoy. C'est super. It is good. Anyway,
Someone's got to jump out.
does anybody have any questions?
Thank you, John Luke. Did you bring this on through customs, did you?
Yes, I brought it through. Come on in when the music starts.
We're running late tonight with your technical problems.
Is this the second whiskey?
Aye.
Okay, my friends, I like this one. It is whiskey. It is from Scotland, and it is alcoholic. It is very good, yes? Have you not opened the present yet, my friend? Hurry up.
Gregor's going, you do that for me, Paul.
No, my friend, you need to open it. It was from one of our friends. Sent it to us. Quick. No, he now has to open. It must be the tatty peel. Because a friend of ours, he sent this to me today. He says,
The stuff will need to clean up in the morning.
The tatty peel, I have something for him. And it is nearly there.
Is it?
Oh, Christ, hurry up. How long does it take you to... Oh, anyway. Oh, there's more. It is more.
Well, there's an envelope inside. There might be a flight to Paris or something like that.
How does Darth Vader like his turkey? On the dark side. Right, have we got there? Yes, we have, my friends. You know what we are doing?
Hey, John, look, you're my pal.
Oh, it is Martin. Martin, merci beaucoup.
What's Martin? Has Martin got it for me?
Yes, what is it? Tell our
Martin
friends.
Susie, you're absolute superstars. It's a bar of old gold, old Jamaica rum and raisin. I've said for months and months that's my favourite chocolate. And some of the sherry flavoured, sherry matured rather, whiskies has that rum and raisin in it. That's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
It is lovely.
He's obviously with 15 wraps of bloody paper in it though.
Anyway, where are you? The Cardu.
What? No, I'm away. I'm going to eat that bloody chocolate there. No, that's Susan Martin. Brilliant. Thanks very much. I really appreciate that. That's fantastic. Right, Cardu 15-year-old. Where are we?
Oh, that's lovely.
I think there'll be a bit fake tan in this one. I don't think it's double matured.
Put
it's a bit on the dark side. It's legs are very light normally, and yeah, look at the legs on that.
Really is it your type of legs, short and fat and slow, or is it?
No, they're very quick and slim.
Oh, slim and quick.
What do they call them? Sally Gunner leg. That's a golfing quote. Golfing quote. Have a quick nose at it. Oh, that's actually quite nice in the nose, honey as well. But no smoke, Graham. Have we got the flavour, Mark?
Yes, I am. Evening, gentlemen, from my brother from another mother. Did you see there was a drip in the roof? There we go. Right, are we on the tatty peel or are we on the...
I would say we're sitting about the halfway line here. It's not dissimilar to a Balvenie. But yeah, where's your other hand? I don't trust you.
What is on?
Again, just off the centre line, just slightly down to the delicate side because of the floral, the honey coming through there. But really very, very polite nose. Polite nose, pleasant nose.
Pleasant nose.
It's really sweet heather honey. Grassy hay.
Hey. That's what the horse says.
And a wee bit caramel coming through there.
It's
some dried fruit. Raisins, but there's no rum, unfortunately.
No rum.
Just the raisins. It's a bit on the sweet side for me. Very soft, but the nose is quite pleasant.
It is. It's very nice. I'm enjoying it. I thought it was a sort of mass-produced. Now that'll go into a lot of blends. That on.
I'm not quite sure. The Cardu 12 it's massive in the Spanish market. Every restaurant, every bar, it sells a single malt. And even the supermarkets in Spain have a Cardu 12, not the 15. And when I saw that, I didn't know there was a 15-year-old expression. But it's quite bland for a 15. I'll tell you what it reminds me, actually, Graham, a bit darker in colour, a bit sweeter, is the Dalwhinnie, the 15-year-old. It's got that sweetness, and I always find the dryness, the vanilla, if it's bourbon matured for long enough. You're screwing your face up at that one. You're not enjoying it?
No, I am. I am enjoying it. I think I'm starting to feel steaming with these glasses on. he was saying.
Did you walk over the Pyrenees for one of them in Barcelona, do you?
Yes, yes.
But no, it's soft, it's sweet,
And
very
fantastic.
floral, honey, raisins coming through, some dried fruit. It'd be interesting what other people get from that, because there's not a lot. It's very narrow for a 15-year-old whiskey. As I say, it reminds me of Dalwhinnie. It's pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the honey coming through. It's like burnt toast coming through there. Warming, quite pleasant. You know how I would describe that as an old-fashioned whiskey. You know, your Glenfiddich 12-year-old. We class that as the classic single malt whiskey. I would say that's very much like that. It's not all singing, all dancing. It's medium finish, and it's sweetening as you get in there, and it's like pear drops. So some sort of fruity, sweety drop, and I can't get my tongue out today.
No, the other one, the
Cola cubes. Cola cubes. That's one I'm saying. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's got that sugary sweetness,
like me.
Fruity. I would give it a seal of approval.
I am enjoying this part. Anybody have any questions? Quite right, but very nice part. Come on, folks.
The longer it's on the palate, actually, the sweeter it's
I like it.
At first, I just thought it was very basic. Like a 12-year-old, I would describe it as an old-fashioned whiskey, just a standard down the line. 10-year-old Glenmorangie, 12-year-old Glenfiddich. But the finish is longer, lingering, and sweetening. I'm still getting the sweetness coming through it. So, yeah.
Very good.
Certainly gets the seal of approval.
Oh, where's the doggy? I think there was a doggy about somewhere. Let me disappear.
No, again. Right, put away. Number 3 today. Number 3.
We want the fact of the day.
The fact of the day. I gave you the fact today, actually, on the Cardew. When Diageo took it over from United Distillers, which would be late 80s, early 90s. I just see something on my machine. I don't wonder what the hell that was.
Oh, it is a spider! It is a spider! It is coming for Tatty Peel! There you go, my name is. It has been there the whole show, but he does not notice. I was hoping he would have a fright and we could laugh at him, like we normally do.
I wonder, I just saw the thing dangling above my head there.
Yeah.
Right, what was I saying? Oh, my fact today was the Cardew.
Yes.
Diageo changed it from a single malt. I think it was United Distillers, or Scottish Distillers. I think it had United or Scottish Distillers that Diageo bought the distilleries from, and they turned it into a blended malt. And that was before we really knew what blended malts were. You know, the great one now is Monkey Shoulder.
That's all the fancy ones.
What's the Copper Dog is the new one.
Copper Dog, aye.
Do you care what the Copper Dog is?
It's the thing that you steal the whiskey out of.
Aye.
With a big long copper.
The copper tube.
How does it go?
Just in like that.
All right.
And you pull the whiskey out.
But what did he do with the top? Put the thumb over the top to stop it coming out. Well, you never
so
done the thumb action. Did he do the thumb action or no thumb action? Back me up here, folks. You never done the thumb action.
Right, so where did they put it?
They put it in the mouth.
No, they carried it just doing the trousers.
Oh, yes.
And they had the chain on it. And that was the lead for the dog. So, anyway, that's just absolutely useless. And Cardew was a blended malt before we knew really what blended malts were. Whiskey World went up in arms at Diageo. Diageo lost and succumbed and turned it back into a single malt again. Number 3.
Now, was that the second time round did they come in as single malts? But we'll not go into that anyway. But I know what you mean. It's like, yes.
I'm not that old. I can't remember
I can't remember either. Right.
So number 3 is Longrow. Longrow is an expression from Springbank Distillery in Campbelltown. And Springbank, some of the Springbank whiskies are extremely expensive.
Yes.
They're a very popular distillery from pre-80s. I think it actually shut down at one time. It goes way back to the early 1800s as well.
It's an old one.
And it's...
how many distilleries used to be there at one point? Was it 22 or
25, I think it was. I think it was 25, and they were down to 2. I think there's 3 or 4 now.
Yes.
And I think it's Mitchell family or something like it's family owned. Who do they own the Cadenhead bottling? We've got the shop in the Royal Mile as well.
Okay.
They do their own bottlings as well. So it's
quite a nice one. We've done that on the show as well, haven't we?
Yeah,
Cadenhead.
Yeah, I've heard of Longrow. I've never tasted it. I didn't even know it was a Campbelltown, and I'm sure Neil McIver will ken a lot about this because he's a Campbellton man. He likes his Campbellton whiskies.
So I've got a 14-year-old Campbellton long row in here as well. Yeah.
You know, Neil promised me a dram at Deanston when I delivered his whiskey and his membership pack the day. And he knew what time I was coming, so done a run around the house.
Oh, aye.
My dram was there.
Copied off of your routine. Just pull the curtains. Pull the curtains. Oh, no, I don't hear the doorbell. It's only Tatty Peel.
Anyway, long row. It's long row peated. I think it's unaged. It's unaged. 46% alcohol by volume. Yeah, the volume. I like that label. I just like a quite simple.
Basic, simple.
Martin, can you see that? That label. It looks nice. It's just a plain label. I just like that in a whiskey. So we've got a wee look at the colour. Nice and pale. Nice and straw colour. Bourbon matured. We look at the legs.
Oh, that's nice.
Legs are very quick as well, actually. They've all been very quick legs today. Oh no, there's the line's hanging now. It's hanging a bit. There have a few come away. That's pretty medium. Actually.
What's this? Michael's given us some input here. I heard the Springbank still has its original equipment, a bit like you with your original equipment. Probably doesn't. His doesn't work now, but I'm sure theirs does.
Every time I go away with the Tartan Army, you get asked by all the birds all over the world, what's worn under the kilt? Nothing's worn. Everything's in good working order.
Oh, that's. How do you know what clan a Scotsman's from? Because if you lift up his kilt and he's got a quarter pounder, you know he's a McDonald. But anyway,
right,
we'll go down to the Whopper clan. We'll go talk about the Whopper clan. Certainly know in that zone.
We're talking about Long Road Campbellton.
Oh, Christ.
We've had a look at it. We've had a nose of it. The first thing that hits you is the pheno. It's really vanilla, lovely vanilla, custard, creamy, cremola foams, vanilla cremola foam coming through there.
Brian Johnston will like this one.
Yeah, quite herby.
Goes bananas.
Chives. I'm getting chives and some nice herbs through that. What's the one you put in a soup? They looks like broccoli. The wee
parsley.
Parsley. That's the one. You get that?
What else do you get in this, folks? Tell me what you taste in this.
Some nice toasted marshmallows.
What else do you get?
There's no green apples in that. I can't get green apples at all.
I get green apples in this.
I didn't get green apples at all. Lovely smoky though.
Oh, it's green grapes. I'll take that back. I'll take that back.
Let's have a wee taste it.
Right.
Oh. It's a lot more intense in the nose, actually.
Absolutely, you're not expecting that.
The nose was just a nice pleasant smoke. That's a real cigar smoke, right? Pheno, vanilla, the cream coming through. What a thing.
Oh, don't that spider.
But I see where they come with the grapes, the dryness. But I've got a bit sort of like rhubarb tart.
Exactly, rhubarb, I'm picking that up.
Yep.
Big blast of smoke.
And it's the sourness. The sourness coming through. The smoke, but as it goes on, again, it's long finishing.
Yeah.
It's sweet, vanilla, custardy. You know, you just want to open a tin of pears and stick it into the custard. You just get that fruitiness and that vanilla sweetness, creamy.
What about old chocolate Jamaica bar?
No, that's.
Would you not stick that in with your custard?
No.
You
can't mix old Jamaica.
Old
Jamaica, just on its own. Absolutely, I'll be having that.
Well, what we can do is, if you all come down tomorrow, Neil is going to divide it up between 80 of you, and he'll buy you a nip to go with it as well, because the chocolate can be constituted as a main meal, a substantial meal, and you can have a couple of whiskies with it, and Neil will pay for that as well. So be quick, folks. You know how generous he is.
8:15 tomorrow night.
Yeah. Farmyard, Julie, the First Lady. Farmyard.
I've had to taste it. Now I'll put some water in it.
What the?
You've completely confused me tonight.
Oh, how do you confuse an idiot?
Oh, wow.
67.
Look at
oh.
You missed that there, just on the light. Those of you who have got the set, put your touch of water in. Just check it in the light. You actually see the oil separating, and it's something we forget about quite a lot, because we always talk about when you put water in your whiskey, that's what it does. It opens the flavours. It separates the oils to get the flavours to hit your palate. And that's exactly what happened there. And it's so unusual with such a light whiskey. You know, it's a really... I got quite excited with that, Graham. Yeah. Back to the nose with the water in it. it takes that heavy smoke.
It's a cracking
There's
dram.
a sweetness of the smoke there, but certainly the honey, the vanilla custard coming through there. Really,
it's a cracking whiskey. Again, I bang it on about this every week. This is why you join clubs like this, so you can try all this. Would you really go into a whiskey bar and buy all them? You wouldn't buy any anyway, but you know what I'm getting at.
Well, I'll come back to that. Yeah, you wouldn't have seen them in the bar.
Maybe at the Grill you would.
Possibly. But if there's anybody watching who owns a bar or whatever the case would be, this is what we're all about. When the trade partners, the associate partners of membership, you get your regulars to join us. Or if anybody, member of the public, drinks in a bar as a regular in a bar, get your publican to contact us. It's free membership for the bar owner, the bar manager, whatever the case may be. And what we do is if we get 25 members from the bar, we'll go in and do a free whiskey tasting with things like this. And if you like an hour in Sauternes or something like that, we'll be encouraging them as a malt at the moment. Those of you who've got a newsletter, we'll have a malt at the moment just started, and we'll be recommending that to the bars to sell and try to drive the members into drinking for them. So we want to thank the bar owners for bringing members to us, and we'll give them a return on a fee.
With the Licensed Trade Association.
Yeah, they'll get a free whiskey tasting for every 25 members. They'll get recommended, and we'll help train their staff to upselling whiskey as well.
Michael's saying that he didn't realise it was that long.
The row? The long row?
Peninsula of Campbelltown. 100 miles long, he's saying.
Oh, it's a long way. It's about a 3-hour drive to Glasgow.
Aye. Some folk will tend to dop over Annan and that way if you're coming in from south of the border, won't they?
Aye.
Get the ferry over
you've got to go up to rest and be thankful on the way back down again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I'm going back to this Longo, Graham.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm really liking this. The cigar smoke, the vanilla. You get the green grapes, the dryness of green grape, the rhubarb, the bitterness of that. But there's a sweetness, custard, vanilla coming through as well. The lingering smoke, long finish. Yeah. But again, the smoke just sits here perfectly in the back of my tongue, in my throat here, with a sweetness coming through it as well. That's a really,
absolutely
well balanced whiskey.
Jamie Thorne's loving this. He's saying this is the reason why he signed up for these.
Neil McIver will be interested and see what you think of that one.
I know Brian John's going to be loving that.
Brian. That certainly gets the seal of approval.
What about the spider of approval?
He's got that thing at the side of him. Just before we started, I was going to move it. No, didn't touch it. Never know why. And I said, I didn't trust you.
I was going to chop it down and make him poo his pants on the it would have been even funnier. Anyway, that's fine.
Right, yes. Now.
Right, so what are we going?
I'm going 3-1-2 this week.
3-1-2.
It's not very often I bring the smoky peaty one in, is my favourite. But not much between there. I liked the Arran.
Yeah.
But it was sweet, it was nice, the Bordeaux, sweet sherry, sweet wines, the terms. But the long row, I think just there was more to it, more character, more going on, more in the palate. The long row is a fantastic whiskey. And I've never really seen it before. I've never seen it in a shop.
Well, if you came and bought whiskey in the market, you would have seen that we've got it on offer.
Yeah. You stuck it there?
14-year-old, not this one, but 14-year-old. For myself, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
3-1-2.
And I bet Martin disagrees with me.
Oh, I think Stephen Johnston's 1-3-2. Brian Johnston's 3-1-2.
Brian, Brian's a lot older than me, but no, I've learned all my whiskey experience from him.
I wonder what Michael Kelman would say if he was enjoying these. That's it. How far would you go to do a whiskey tasting in a bar for 25 regulars? Nigel, we'll come all over to visit you in Belfast. Thanks for dialing in. But we'll do that. The plans are we've got compadres in the United States and when to do so. So we'll go there. As long as you've got 25 folk, we'll come.
Yeah.
And you buy him a drink, because you're not buying anybody else a drink.
You've got to buy me a drink.
Aye.
You've got to get me drunk.
That'll
make me the money.
To somebody else for that one.
It's easy to get Gregor's drunk though.
Easy.
Aye. He can't remember that night in Dunkeld.
I'll tell you the story about Dunkeld.
Oh, that'll come out one day. Aye.
There was, put it this way, there's carrots and there's sweet corn.
What about the two birds?
Oh, aye. But Ben didn't tell his wife. His wife's watching and he'll be living in that camper van that he's got. But anyway, keep that between us and above 1,000 people that are watching. I mean,
is that all?
Microphones off.
Microphone's off. We didn't kind of at night time. It was only in the morning when we saw them leaving. They flew the window.
Aye, somebody was getting the finger pointed at them. Anyway,
right, yes, director's dram. The next show after Christmas, we've got to have a week off. I think we're going to go the 15th of January. So the next show after Christmas Day, which is pre-recorded for you. Get your orders in now.
Pre-recorded.
We've done it all. We were really festive in advance.
What we're looking for you to is actually when you're doing it, please get on and still comment. We'll be watching the old Facebook and replying back. Tell us what you think of the whiskies. Just get interactive. If you can even take pictures and show us on the day what.
Wearing a Christmas jumper.
Yes.
Or something Christmassy.
Something Christmassy.
Aye.
You know.
I look forward to that. Might put a smile on my face on Christmas Day. Right.
Anyway.
Director's drama. Have we got any votes in? Number 1, Krabby's 15.
Krabby's.
Number 2,
Krabby for Krabbit.
It's a Benrinnes, that's right. I forgot about that, yeah.
That's a beautiful one.
Yeah, I quite like this.
No, we didn't want number 2. It's too expensive. You fleeced me last week, folks.
And Ben Romach, which is a nice.
That's a lovely one.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
Nice
I like the colour of that. So, Gregors, have we got any votes for this?
We got votes.
So far, darkness.
The darkness.
What? Oh, the Ben Roma. Oh, that's brilliant. That's it. Well done picking that one then, folks. I don't know how much you know about Glarden McPhail, but they actually have their own whiskey casks and take them to different distilleries and fill them with their own stuff, or they fill it with the distillery's fluid there, the spirit, and leave it there and with their sort of own variation. So they've got some crack. They've just produced a 50-year-old whiskey, didn't they? Was it, or a 50-year-old?
I don't know.
So,
again, that's just the same as the signatory.
Yes, from your pals
in Edgedour. Yeah, just
I mean, there's a lot of them doing them now.
And Benrinnes, remember we tasted Benrinnes a wee while ago, and it got rave reviews. Benrinnes.
That's a cracker.
It's
that is an absolute stonker, folks. There's only so much.
I thought the table was going to go there. It's
where's it going to?
I'm not sure. It's Diageo. Oh, far too much in that for him.
Try to get that poured back in.
It's Benrinnes is Diageo. It's a Speyside. It's really, really nice. I love it as a flora and fauna. And I'm sure it's a...
It's just cask as well, isn't it? Or is it 50%, or is it strong?
51.1% alcohol by volume. But it's the same colour as the Benrinnes. You know, it's double matured. A lot of sherry maturation in it. And Gordon McPhail, obviously.
Last week's Director Dram, I'll go and get the bottle, bring it up for you so you can have a quick, whilst you're talking, because I wanted you to understand how expensive that whiskey was. It cost me a fortune.
That was a Cowleela, wasn't it?
Aye.
I'll wait till he comes back before we do the tasting, because you'll not be happy if he misses out.
Yes, I'm always getting missed out.
Aye.
He's always forgetting me. Right, Martin, where are you? For the benefit of you, Martin, that's it there. Look, can you get that? Is that enough for you?
Did Martin buy a Director's Dram?
Aye, and he's got his Christmas Day pack as well. Right, Martin, is that you happy? Right, anyway.
Right, good man, Martin. There's a nice...
That's £12 a nip, and you've got a double for a £5. He's fleeced me. So anyway.
Just on the Christmas Day, everyone who buys a pack has got a wee Christmas present from us.
Absolutely.
There's a wee Santa's secret dram in every pack.
And you won't know
Christmas
until
Day.
you watch the show and tell us what you think.
And it's lovely. It's a really unusual one.
It is.
We give you a wee clue what we're talking about earlier on. But anyway, the Benrinnes darkness. So I don't know if the darkness is relative to longer maturation than sherry.
Yeah, that's because quite a lot. If you look at some of their stuff, it's excellent, really good stuff there.
Yeah.
You're looking for different
bottlings. I think there could be a wee bit of fake tan in it.
I think there's a bit of FT.
But it's a bit darker than the standard Benrinnes, but Benrinnes is a really lovely one. So nice colour, beautiful colour. When you look at the legs there, Graham.
Oh, yes.
Oh, they're quite interesting. Really slow. Oh, you've just got a line. Look at that. One, two coming down there. Wee stumpy legs.
Wee stumpy Jamie Thorne.
Reminds me of Graham Blake in a pair of shorts.
Oh, no, I've got big sexy legs. Anyway. There's Mikey Roo. Mikey LaRue's in. Cheers, guys.
Oh, get the nose on this, Graham. Absolutely no smoke, just the sherry. Flavour map.
Boom. That is a belter, guys. I think we need to take that off the sale. We're not going to do the direct debit.
This is coming.
Indirect debit.
This is coming right along on the sherry. There's a wee bit of smoke in it, but just a wee bit. But I'm thinking right over here with the Dalyu and Benrinnes flora and fauna. I think this is absolutely wonderful on the nose.
Where did you say it was about roughly?
The Cousin. But the toffee just hits you. And I'll tell you what, you're getting toffee apple, Graham.
Toffee apples, green toffee apples.
Some honey. Some sultanas, dry fruit, Christmas cake.
Christmassy cake. Oh, it's definitely got Christmas cake.
Yeah, there's some spices coming through there. Cinnamon. Oh, that's wonderful.
That's lovely.
As I say, I've never tasted it before. First time I've even had a nose
of it.
I
They gave you some.
Did you?
Aye.
Fine.
I give you a bottle to take away.
Oh,
see, generous. Tatty peel, rich side. That's because he's so tight-fisted.
You know, those who beg and pray all the time and complain and tell you things, just talk rubbish. But tablet, it's like a toffee bar here. This is really, you can almost chew that.
It's
real caramel, toffee. What's you get these hard bars of toffee you can break.
The Q one, the Highland Cattle.
Highland Cattle thing. It really is. Raisins, sultanas, just wow. That's fantastic.
It's a belter. We're not going to put water in it. I'm sure I gave you. No, I gave you when I first got it in. I'm sure I did.
Oh, it's a while ago.
And that was way back.
Yeah.
Then you see I'm running out to buy me whiskey.
I didn't think it has.
I know I have.
It's a tax fiddle for you, is it not? Oh, sorry.
You're going to make money, pay tax.
Touch of water in that.
Oh,
back to the nose. It's just, it's so smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's whoever voted for this one. Absolute stunner. Toffee, caramel. We do the Whisky tasting tour I'm doing here.
Yeah.
And I have the Edward Hour with the clouted dumpling.
That would be good.
Clouted dumpling, that would be good. A bit too expensive. Man, you could put the price of the tasting up.
Quality. That's what you get here.
Yeah, that's like clouted dumpling, sticky toffee pudding.
And my mum makes a sticky toffee pudding in here.
Butterscotch. That's fantastic with water in it.
Oh, that's strong as well.
No, we touch of water.
It's lovely. Don't get me wrong. Limited edition. There's only so many bottles of these when they do it.
Medium finish. Again, just everything. Treacle. I'm getting it's a bit rich on the toffee side.
Mm-hmm.
The treacle, sticky toffee pudding, butterscotch definitely coming through there. Sultanas, Christmas cake. Wow, that is. I don't think I've had that before, Graham. I really don't. I can't recall that. That's a fantastic dram. So 15th of January.
Yeah, that'll be the director's jam. We'll probably forget by then what it is.
So somebody remind us. We always forget what it is and we have a panic on before the orders come in.
Brian Johnson's thinking we tried it earlier on in the year. I think you tried it maybe in here one day again, another time when you were in, and I'm feeling generous as always.
He's always generous, Brian. He just talks a load of rubbish.
No, everybody knows me. Mr. Thorne will back me up. Mike will back me up. But that's lovely. That's a cracker. Again, this is why you join these kind of things, so you can try all the different stuff. It's a no-brainer.
So that's the last live show of the year, Graham.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed it. Some good whiskies. I've liked the whiskey.
We've came a long way.
Long row. He got
that was a good one
top,
for me.
Yeah. But the darkness, if I was putting that into the frame, it would be the top one.
These are the ones that we want to be jumping up to the next.
For members, that's the sort of things we're going to go. It's going up to the next level. It's a 500ml bottle, but a 750ml. Be 100 quid or something like that plus.
Easy.
So that's why we put the direct debit, and we know what we're buying. We know what you're wanting. Recommend to us as members.
Absolutely.
So the end of the first year in
it's going
Whisky
well.
Passport. It's been a hard year.
A lot of learning curves, a lot of ups and downs.
a lot of sweat, pain, tears. But it's we thought we'd have more members now. Lockdown done us a favour to allow us to get up and running. But it's also hindered us in getting all the things pulled up. But it's fantastic to have all the members on board. It's fantastic to have people.
And we've met a lot of nice people. Again, this is what we're trying to achieve, is bringing people together.
Yeah.
It's not too late if you've got somebody that you need to buy a Christmas present for, especially the membership, £25, and then we've got the whiskey pack. Tell us now, please, because we will run out of whiskey. £25 for 4 50ml whiskies. You cannot beat that.
I'm still getting the toffee.
It's great. It's great.
It really is. It's quite amazing. No, Graham's right. Definitely the whiskey packs, and for all three of us, we really appreciate the support. We've had some fantastic support from many, many people who's not even joined us yet, but certainly advised, guided us, helped us, and really, really just been absolutely great. So it's all appreciated, believe me.
So we've got next week, which is the members' night on the 18th.
Oh, I on the Zoom. Yeah.
Zoom, we've got members' night, so the members, please dial in just to follow up where we're going, and then that will be us.
Get there, and hopefully we get more and more members coming in, more members tuning in. And early next year we'll start the Whisky-tations with the members.
In-house as well.
Yep.
Anyway, right, Tatty Peel, I think we're going to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Absolutely. From Jay-Z coming up here, Jay-Z, before he gets too sick. And yous have all followed her. You don't go watch the spider anyway. So here's Jay-Z. There you go. So from the three of us, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And what we're going to say? Slange. Like quick running around the tunnel.
I'm going to do this, Taylor.